Hello, it's Gareth here. I hope you're well. So this is a video before the actual video I recorded this week, and I've done a video outside. I'm not going to explain why I'm outside. The video will explain that. But this video is about mental health. It's discussing ways to improve your mental health, one specific way to improve your mental health. And I wanted to put this bit on before because the video recorder wasn't particularly long, and I think I didn't go into enough detail and I didn't get across something I wanted to say, so I'm saying it now before you see the video. I want to say this, if you've clicked on this, if this has come up on your feed and you're watching it, it's because something in the title around mental health and improving it was of interest to you. And I wanted to say, if you're right now watching this and you don't feel like your life is worth living, like you feel you've got no hope, you're in a really dark place mentally, I'm here to say there is a way out of that. There is a way you can use that, if you want to call it rock bottom, you can use that place to springboard yourself forward. And I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's not. I'm not going to say that it's palatable with some of the stuff you have to do, because it's not. But it's doable. And I think the one thing that, as long as you've got the ounce of hope that there's something can change, then you don't need to be kept in that dark place for long. I don't want to be all kind of melancholic and dark on this myself, but there's way too many people, especially men these days, are taking their own lives, choosing to end it because they feel like they've got no future, and this is just simply not true. This is yourself, it's your own mind playing tricks on you. All it takes is a simple step, and sometimes that can be watching a video. Maybe it's a video like this, maybe it's watching something motivational, somebody give you some encouragement. Once you have hope, you've got everything. When you lose hope, you've got nothing. So if you feel like now that you've lost hope, I want you to look at what I'm going to share you next, this video. I think it's a really simple way to lift your mood, get out of the dark zone you might be in. It might not get you out completely, but it doesn't need to. All you need to do is just move forward slightly, take one step forward, one step out of that dark pit you feel you're in. And I'm telling you, once you've done that, your life can be incredibly different in a very short period of time. I'm not saying that because I read it in a book. I'm not saying that to be clever. I'm saying that because I've experienced this. I've experienced being at rock bottom and coming out of that. And I didn't get out of that in some fantastically big way, one big light bulb moment. It just was a lot of graft, a lot of grind, just pushing yourself forward and forward and forward. And I'm also here to say sometimes you need some help with that. You need somebody who can help you, somebody who's going to support you, whether that's, I don't know, a coach or a mentor, whether it's somebody you trust that you can go to and say, look, I need some help with this. I guarantee if you reach out for help, it's there. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is there is always hope, and sometimes it requires you to step out of your comfort zone, and I understand how hard this is, and ask for some help. So don't be afraid of asking for help. I got out of my situation that I was in by asking for help and getting it. So you're going to watch a video next. I'm going to give you something to do. I'm going to talk about something you can do to improve your mental health and your mood very quickly. And then at the end of it, I'm going to come back and just share a few final thoughts with you. So enjoy the video you're about to see. Hello, it's Gareth here. I hope you are well. So this week's video is coming from the great outdoors, obviously. And I wanted to talk about the great outdoors, so I thought the best place to do it is probably in the great outdoors. And I say the great outdoors, it's actually, this is a village, it's a small village, a heath actually. It's called Heath in Wakefield, and it's common ground, so it's called Heath Common. And although this green space, and it's a wonderful open green space, looks like you're in the great outdoors, actually I'm only literally 5 minutes away from Wakefield. And I was wanting to do this today to talk about how being outside on a regular basis is absolutely fantastic for your mental health. I'm very aware you don't have to spend much time on social media or even around people that you care for to realise people are struggling these days mentally. We have issues with mental health increasing, and people are struggling, and I know, and I struggle at times with my mental health, and I know how difficult and debilitating it can be. And I wanted to encourage through this video for you to consider, if that's something that you would like to take care of your mental health and you want to improve it, I think being outside in space like this, open space, is one of the most efficient ways of improving how you feel, upping your mood and making yourself feel good. And I guarantee you, wherever you live, I mean, I'm recording this in the UK, it's springtime and it's a lovely spring morning, nice and crisp. But in the UK there's space like this everywhere, and I'm sure wherever you're watching this there'll be green space close to where you live, a local park, a local nature reserve. It doesn't matter what it is, you just want to be outside, away from computers, screens, not attached to devices and distractions, just time to spend time relaxing your mind, feeling good, maybe musing over ideas and coming up with thoughts and plans for the future. I spend time up here not just for my mental health but also for business purposes. If you're a business owner and you want some space to go and think through ideas and come up with solutions, being outdoors is great for that. So I'm a great believer of the great outdoors. I walk a lot on a weekend. And I do like to do a lot of hill walking, but I know it's not for everybody. So rather than saying, oh, I don't like hill walking, I don't want to go outside, there's nothing wrong with just coming up here and sitting. Bring yourself a pot of tea up, a couple of sandwiches, spend a bit of time up here. You bring your dogs up here if you're a dog lover. It's common ground, is this, so all common ground you can walk your dogs on. You'll see around me here, you might not see it too well, but there's horses and things that are tied up, and because it's common ground, anybody can use it. So it's a call out today to anybody who is wanting to improve their mental health, wanting to feel better about themselves, and wanting to start to experience more mental, physical and emotional wellness. Get outside, spend time in the great outdoors. It'll do you the world of good, it really, really will. And there's no excuse, because it's close to where you live. So rather than spending your time sat on your couch, not feeling great, stuffing food down your face and watching television, get yourself out into space like this regular. It's much better for you. Take care. So I am back in the office, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you got a sense of that space and that place. The video does not do it justice. That place, Heath Common, is a very special place to me. It's a place where I've gone many times where I've not felt great, and I have yet to go to that particular place, spend some time there, and not come back feeling better. So listen, I do encourage, like I said at the beginning of this video, if you're struggling around, realise you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to get out of the hole you're in straight away, but you need to take a step forward. Whatever that step is, watching videos, listening to podcasts, doing something physical, getting outside, reaching out for help. And I say again, listen, you must ask for help. And I'm going to put something here at the end of this video. If you are struggling, you know, I am a coach. I'm not here to sell my service to you. I'm here to offer my assistance and support to anybody, male or female. If you feel right now you've got no hope and there's no one you can turn to, if you go to my website, garethboot.com, and you send me a message on there and says, you know, I'm struggling, can we have a chit chat? I will happily jump on a Zoom call with you. I'll happily pick the telephone up to you. I'm happy to get into some conversation with you via email. There is always hope. And if you don't feel there is, come and talk to me, because I will guarantee that I will make sure at the end of a conversation we have, you will have hope. So listen, stay strong, whoever you are. Life's hard. It's never going to be easy, but you are strong. You know, life is tough, but you are tougher. So I will see you again next week for another video. Until then, take care.